Okay.
All right. Okay, so I'm here with Jeff from Anderson Windows. We have cutting edge technology that I really want to share. I got thrown to 5 different people before anyone would be on the video with me, but Jeff has agreed. So welcome, Mr. Jeff.
Hi there.
And Jeff's taking us through the selection of an Anderson window in this 3D element. Go ahead.
Okay. So one of the things we're going to be able to show you is that you can actually design your windows or doors inside of this experience if you're looking for color or styles of windows. Can I hang on just 1 second? See you right now?
Yep.
Okay. So one of the things we'll do is I'll just pick a scene. So we can change the background scene that we see outside in here. So it kind of gives you an idea if you're on the beach or if you're somewhere else, or you're in a forest like this one is. And I'm going to work on this door in front of us. So I'll pick a door, and then you see we have a double gliding door in here right now. I'm going to change that and put some side lights on that, so I can see what that looks like from the outside and inside. I can literally step outside of the house now, and I could back up and I could see this door from the outside of the house.
Incredible. Now, could you take me through how you can see the extrusion?
Sure. So when we give the ability to zoom up so you can basically get a really close look at something. So I'm inside of this right now. So when I look at this, I just take my head and I can tip right in and I can start cutting through. So it gives me a chance to look inside and outside.
So you can see the product. There we go.
So I can start to look down the channels.
That's incredible.
And see what we have going on. So as we start talking about, if I back out of this a little bit, and I say, let me just throw some grills on here, and I'll put some divided like grills on, put a pattern. Okay, so now you see I added grills to this. One of the neat things about this is I look in here, and you can see there's a spacer in there now.
Yeah. Wow.
So you can start to see what a full divided like grill looks like with the panel in there, and you can look at the spacer definition and profile.
Incredible. That's incredible.
From a technology standpoint, there's a lot of things that we can do with this, but it helps explain the product.
Right here.
And work our way through it. So you have a lot of options. So if I want to go back, I can also work on the house itself, and I could say, I want to change the exterior color of this house to maybe match something I have. Maybe I've got a navy blue.
Sure.
And I can see that, and I obviously wouldn't put those colors on there now that I can see it. So I can also change those type of things. Maybe I've got a lighter one, or I've got a more of a yellowish beige house.
Incredible.
You can start to see what's going on in here. It give you an idea when you're picking product color. So, and we can go all the way around the house by picking that single window. You see where I'm looking to the left?
Right.
The door, and then there's a combination window on the other side. So if I pick windows, go to my combination, I'm now on the outside and the other side of the house. You can see the door over there we're working on. So now I'm out here, and I could change this combination from a single to a double instead. So you can kind of see what's going on. I'm gonna hop inside. One of the cool things that we can do when we're on the inside is I can change the species to a cherry on this, or any other stain color that I would like. You can see it changing. I can also go up and add grills to this while we're in here, and I have different options. So if you thought diamonds look really nice, you can put those in. The finish on my hardware. So if I want to change my hardware, I want to add lifts to it, for example. You can see I just put lifts on here.
Incredible.
I want to see if I want to change actual colors of the trim colors, something like this.
So then, Jeff, tell me real quick, if you want to join with me back in the room here.
Sure.
What is the implication in engineering and permitting for something like this? What is the next step?
So I think one of the cool things about engineering for us is that if we want to go out and test the market with a design, or we want to test the market with a color, we literally can push it through this experience and get it out there and have it looked at or validated before we actually make any product.
So you could actually see screws, you could see attachment patterns, you could see how it's supposed to be properly installed.
Right, yep,
Right.
We can do that. We can look at design languages, we can look at how the grills actually line up around the hardware, see if it makes sense. We could put different finishes on the hardware before we actually produce any, and you could actually look at it and do some marketing research that way and say, hey, is that a color that everybody's looking to do?
So in the future, clients will use this technology, will purchase, will look at what it is that they want, and then they'll get certified information, and then maybe during installation they'll be able to use this even to check that it's done correctly?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you can certainly do that. We have a couple other instances where we're using this for installation training. So you literally could go through the process and actually cut the house wrap and go all the way through the whole install. It's a good training experience too. This really works well for training.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is Anderson Windows. The future is here. Appreciate it.